What's up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by my channel, Grip Sanity. We've got a new bike we're going to do a wrecked bike rebuild on. This one is a 2007 CBR600RR. Bit different than the last one we just did. So this bike's motor is good and solid. This bike's got like 9,000 miles on it. Front end has been pretty much totaled. Going to be replacing mostly everything up there, triple tree forks, whatnot. Thanks for stopping by to check out the video. Feel free to check out the other videos I did on the CBR1000RR, rebuilding that one, swapping the motor, doing a track day, all that stuff. Don't forget to smash the like button for your YouTube algorithm. So this bike's going to be needing the whole front end replaced. There's going to be a lot of different work being done on this one. I'm not going to be pulling out the motor, not going to be doing that kind of stuff, obviously. This one will be a little more like most of the other videos maybe, where they're just replacing fairings and some basic stuff, although this one I'm replacing the whole front end, which I have all the parts. If you're interested in the hats that I wear in my videos, you can go to the link in the description, take you to my Etsy page where I sell them. Or you go to trackdayhats.com, check them out there. So yeah, so now we'll do a little walk around on this bike. I'll show you pretty much everything that's wrong with it. Get an idea of what needs to be replaced. Let's do a little walk around the 07 CBR600RR and just show you guys the damage. Let's start in the back where it's maybe less severe. So the rear tailpiece is broken, scratched. Rear seat cover is broken through. I wonder if I can just get a new cover. It has a brand new Two Brothers Silver Series exhaust with no scratches on it, which that's really nice. Got a Michelin Power 5 tire, decent tread. You can see this is scraped up. It sat for a while. It's got a lot of maybe sediment from sitting. Your rear passenger foot peg scratched. The right side foot peg is broken off. Obviously the fairing's broken. Slider's pretty used and abused. Tank cover scratched. I have the receipt. The receipt is fine. I'm not sure where I put it. Moving around to the front, so you can see where a lot of the impact took place over here in the radiator. So the radiator's destroyed, broken through. This hose over here is destroyed, missing the cap. This plug right here that goes to the bike, this piece, I repinned this. I'll show you in another video, but this was all broken. So I put a replacement one on that. Some hoses broken. Up here, the brake line's broke. The fork is bent, not so much noticeable on this side. On the other side, it's very noticeable. The rim seems to be okay. I want to see if it's true or not. Put it on a balancer, see how it trues out. The whole front end's obliterated. The intake thing here, the stay, it's obviously missing all the front end stuff. I have put a new tip sensor on it because the bike does start. The front tire is, that's incredible. Never really seen that. Front tire is blown through. I actually am only just now noticing this. You can see some damage inside of the rim. So this rim may for sure be toast, but we'll see. We'll inspect it. This side, so you can see the handlebars right now are pointed pretty much straight, and the tire is not. Moving over to this side, you can see that this fork is very obviously bent. Same situation over here. This side didn't hit as impact as hard, so most of this side is okay. Still missing the fairing, still broken stuff, but it's doing a lot better than the other side. I think it had a new chain and sprocket put on. So yeah, so it's mainly up here in the front end. So I have most of these parts. I even have new fairings. So inside that box is new OEM fairings. And you can see the tank cover there. It's the blue silver colorway, which I like, which is cool. Never been too big of a fan of the Repsol. So yeah, so that was just a little walk around damage assessment. I'm just gonna lay out all the parts I have and take some pictures and videos and show that. I have laid out all the parts just to show you what I've got and what's gonna be going on the bike. You can obviously see the full fairing set. They're used OEM, they came with the bike when I bought it. So those should be pretty sweet. I definitely like the colors. They're not perfect, but they should do great. Moving over here, you can see some of the parts. So forks, triple tree, new bars, right and left, right rear set, brake system. I only really needed the master cylinder lines, but calipers are fine, or maybe they have better pads. New radiator hard line and radiator cap fill port. New dash. Well, all of this stuff is used, nothing is new. Wiring harness, and then front air intake and fairing stay. So that's, it'd go on the front there. So I just wanted to show you guys all the stuff that is gonna be going on the bike. Thought it looked pretty cool laid out. I've already done a couple things to it. Mainly was swapping that connector, repinning it, and then getting the dashes fixed, which I have the videos on that. It'll probably go in a separate video. This one's just an introduction video to get the series started. One thing that's funny to note is how much smaller this bike feels. I know the front tire's flat, so it's a little lower, but overall it just feels so much smaller, like moving that one around here, around my garage, spinning it around versus moving this one. This one feels really small, and it'll be quite interesting to have the contrast of this and that bike at the same time, which would be pretty neat, and I'll maybe do some comparisons and talk about the difference between the two. That one's a couple years newer, but it's not that big of a deal, because this bike stays the same for many years to come. So yeah, so thanks for checking out the channel. Hit the like button, subscribe, throw some comments down there. Check out my other videos on rebuilding the CBR1000RR. Check out the link in the description for these hats. And yeah, thanks for stopping by. Peace.